So as an agency, we've been really big on WordPress and WooCommerce for many years. I started doing this 12 years ago. And WooCommerce was the dominant e-commerce platform for many years. And then probably about 4 years ago now, Shopify really started to kind of make some inroads. And using a tool just to compare like the amount of sites that were using WooCommerce and Shopify, I could see that WooCommerce, the dominant platform at the time, was starting to decline. And Shopify was starting to catch up. Now Shopify is the #1 platform for e-commerce. So if you're still on WooCommerce today, wondering what's the big deal with Shopify? As somebody who's an ex-WooCommerce fanatic, let me tell you why you might think about moving to Shopify. #1, the UX for the admin is far superior. The ease of your ability to use the admin panel, the speed of it, the ease of pulling reports. WooCommerce looks like it's stuck in 1995. The back end, the admin interface is really old. With Shopify, it's much faster, much easier to use. Another reason that I really love Shopify is the reliability of Shopify. Shopify is very hard to break. We build custom Shopify sites all the time. We build them, we do the integrations, we can build custom Shopify apps. But one of the things I love about it is it's really hard to break. When you do a code change, and if there's some problem with your coding, it will kick it back and say, sorry, you can't submit that. On the other hand, WooCommerce is extremely easy to break. If you're editing the code or you're editing the functions PHP on your WooCommerce site, you can shut down your whole site by making one mistake. So I'm a huge fan of the reliability of Shopify. We had a client on WooCommerce. We had to consistently upgrade the hosting to be able to take the amount of bandwidth that was on that store. They were doing live selling and they would have around, say, 50, 60 shoppers at the same time. The hosting on WooCommerce that we had to constantly up the plan just because of the resources that WooCommerce was needing to facilitate having 50 or 60 or 100 live shoppers at the same time. It ended up we were paying thousands of dollars in hosting just to keep the site from crashing. This same client, we helped to move to Shopify. They're on just the basic Shopify plan. They're doing millions of dollars. They're not even on Plus. Their site never goes down. The checkout doesn't have any issues. When they do a live broadcast, the amount of people using the site concurrently goes way up. The site's fine. With WooCommerce, it was completely the opposite experience. If you're on WooCommerce currently and you're wondering, like, what are the downsides of Shopify? One of the biggest downsides is the apps. Unlike your plugins that are on WooCommerce that you pay for usually like an annual subscription, and then you don't have to renew it and pay for it again because maybe it still keeps working. On Shopify, that's not the case. It's usually a monthly fee. There's a few apps that we use, maybe like an upsell app where they even charge you like 1% or 2% of the sales they help you make. So that's kind of the biggest downside to Shopify. If you're currently on WooCommerce, we can help you move to Shopify. We do this all the time. We have a lot of experience with it. We can build a custom Shopify site that works really well, requires very little maintenance. We are very familiar with SEO and being able to redirect pages so you don't see a traffic decrease. Reach out to us. We can help you do that conversion from WooCommerce to Shopify.